Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we are doing a quick sketch of Mysterio. Mysterio is, as we're doing it today, is the comics version, which is a favorite version of mine. And the same version was also used in the animated series, or different animated series. So right now what we are just doing is it's a upper body sketch, so delts, pecs, lat, and what we'll do is just have Mysterio. Put that one hand commandingly up here, because hand gestures, just like Doctor Strange, Mysterio is not a magician, but Mysterio is a master of special effects, and he uses that knowledge to get what he wants. And of course Spider-Man stops him mostly. So Mysterio is depicted as a failed Hollywood actor by the name of Quentin Beck. This character was created in the 60s, I believe, by the great Stan Lee. And actually I believe that Steve Ditko, also a main scribe in the Marvel industry, had a hand in creating this character. But again, please do your research if you're interested in knowing more about Mysterio. But what I know is that I like the character design from the get-go. So the most recognizable trait of this character is the dome on the top of his head. Hence, it's adding that crystal ball like mysterious aura. So all we need is, let's just do a circle right here and then do our best to fit in a dome where its head should be. And it's covered by this cloak all over. There's two pieces going like that, at least in some of the later comics versions, where the dresses and everything have become a little more realistic. And Mysterio has always packed a fit enough frame, perhaps because he was an actor, maybe he was into those kind of action roles, but again, failed actor, and due to what he felt was wrong done to his career, he turned to a life of crime using the same wizardry that he learned from the film industry and used that for his ends. So what we have is some majestic gauntlets, pretty much like a vase, but and then we have the hands coming out of those gloved hands, let's say, coming out of those gauntlets to cast effects. Whenever Mysterio appears, there is that mist. Usually there's a mist, for that depicts a grand entry. And many of his costumes actually had all these checkered lines on them. So we could do those checkered lines, but we have to follow the pattern in that case. So they'll bend here, they'll go around here, and then go around here. So it's sort of like Spider-Man's web, and then flow down his chest. Let's get those, and then maybe have them go like that along the body, where we see that there might be curvature here, and we could just work them like that. But they have to be checkered. So right around, that'll be enough, and we'll do the checks in a moment. So what we can do is, if we have our pencil set or a pencil set to go, we just put in some tones. Mysterio has a very pleasing costume color, like it's green, purple cloak, and of course the crystal ball, that is, the dome is actually just white mostly, with objects like reflecting in it. And what we can do is, we will grab ourselves a marker and set in some tones for him. So when we're doing a character like Mysterio, we have to be mindful of certain things. That he is not the Spider-Man villain that has the most effective origin, but what was found between a large number of fans of the character was the ability of the character to be a very effective villain by action. For instance, it was hinted in one of the storylines in a futuristic, apocalyptic storyline in the Wolverine series that there might be a possibility that Mysterio might be responsible for pushing Wolverine over the edge by casting a very realistic, confusing effect that led him to murder his own teammates. Mysterio, again, as funny he might look with that dome, he can come across as a most effective and a very menacing villain. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, keep in touch, have yourself a wonderful day.